What's up, everybody? Fusion64 here. Today I want to talk about PlayStation's State of Play. We just watched it, and I gotta say, it was awesome. I really enjoyed it, but before I get into the details, do me a favor if you're new here and you like this video, hit that like button, consider subscribing to the channel. Alright, so PlayStation kicked off its almost February, end of January, beginning of February 2024 State of Play, and if you watched the previous video, I knew a lot of the stuff that was going to be there. There was a recent leak, pretty much basically confirming just about everything that was there. Really no surprises, but I thought a lot of the content that they showed off really well. Some of these games they showed before didn't have as good of trailers, and I thought most of the trailers in this State of Play were excellent. Started off with one of Helldivers 2's best trailers. I think it was a really good trailer. Looked fun. I'm still pretty excited for the game. I think I'm going to pick it up when it launches February 8th. And it looks like it's going to have post-launch content, which is really cool. Stellar Blade. We were finally waiting for Stellar Blade. We've been asking for, almost 2 years when we're going to see more Stellar Blade, and it showed off really well. There was a lengthy gameplay trailer with some story, and it looks way better visually than it did last time. It almost gives me some Nier Automata vibes from the trailer, and surprisingly, this game is coming out really early, April 26th. That was really unexpected. And that was something we didn't know from the leaks, and I'm really excited about this. I think it looks really good. I've never heard of Shift Up before, who's the developer on it. And yeah, it kind of reminds me of like a Nier Automata, Bayonetta, but it almost looks like it's almost like an open world. You've got like a base camp you can set up and do stuff. And yeah, that's another one that I'm really excited for. Then we got Sonic Shadow Generations, which actually looked really cool. I love platformers, and some of the Sonic stuff has been hit or miss, but this looks actually really good. Some of the anime stuff I really don't care. We see another trailer for Foam Stars, and that's coming to PlayStation Plus here in another couple days. February 6th. Yeah, so we're almost there. I played the beta, thought it was pretty decent. I'm definitely going to check this out. Since it's free on PlayStation Plus. Maybe there's more modes in it, and there's gonna have a pretty big player base since it's gonna be on PlayStation Plus. So that was all right. Dave the Diver. This game's awesome. I played the demo on Switch, and I've been waiting for this to come to PlayStation 5, and it's got a new some Godzilla DLC coming, and so yeah, that's a really exciting announcement. That wasn't leaked, so that was a pretty big surprise right there, and it's coming sometime in 2024. I think it's at May of this year. So yeah, not too much longer to wait for that, a few more months, but that is a big announcement. What else did we have here? V Rising. Oh yeah, that was like the vampire, almost like Diablo style game. That looked really cool. Definitely got some light story Diablo vibes from that. Silent Hill, the short message is a small little free game that is available today. I got it downloading. I'm going to check it out a little later. That was a big surprise. And we got some gameplay from Silent Hill 2 Remake, and I don't know how I feel about it. Part of it looks pretty decent, but it looks kind of double A to me. I was always questionable about Bloober Team. They were a little suspect to me about Bloober making this game, and yeah, I don't know. It was funny because looking from the back of this trailer, the character looks almost exactly like Ethan Winters from Resident Evil 7 and 8, especially when you play Resident Evil 8 in the third-person mode. I was like, dude, this looks like a knockoff of Ethan Winters. And some of the gunplay, I mean, obviously it's not a shooter, but it doesn't look nearly as good as a Resident Evil. So, I mean, I'm just still a little skeptical on it. I'm probably going to check it out, though. One of the big stars of the show for me was Judas by I think it's Ken Levine and Ghost Story Studios. Ken Levine was, I don't know, the creator or one of the lead designers on the BioShock franchise, and I love BioShock 1, I love BioShock 2 and Infinite, and obviously, it's been forever since BioShock Infinite, and if 2K is not going to give us a proper BioShock game, here's Ken Levine. He's going to save us, and this game looked exactly like a next gen Bioshock. You got the plasmids, if that's what they're called. Some cool gunplay, like a crazy looking story. So yeah, this was right up my alley. No release date, but I don't remember if they said 2024 or not. No, I think it just said like in development. So it's probably still a little ways off, probably at least another year or two off. But yeah, that is definitely something really I'm excited to look forward to in the future to play. Metro Awakening VR, that was leaked, but that looks spectacular. And this is going to be something that I'm definitely keeping my PlayStation VR 2 around to play. Gave me a little bit of Half-Life Alyx vibes from what I've seen of that game. And this is what PlayStation VR 2 needs, is games that are designed from the ground up for VR, like the Resident Evil 4s and like the other stuff that's been like had a VR mode thrown onto it is all great, but like this is where you get the full VR experience and you can get the full potential of what VR games can do when a game is designed from the ground up for VR. So that is awesome. That's coming in 2024. Even this game, Legendary Tales, like the medieval, almost like Skyrim looking VR game, I thought looked amazing. I'm hoping that it's like almost like a bigger type of game and not just like these little combat scenarios. And so shockingly, this game launches next week, so this is definitely something that's going to be in my radar. I didn't even know about this game, and I thought this was a great trailer to throw on there for PlayStation VR 2. So, I mean, bonuses for two like awesome looking games for PlayStation VR 2. That's 2 thumbs up. Dragon's Dogma 2 looks awesome. I can't wait for that. The only problem that launches the same date as Rise of the Ronin. I think I don't know if it was confirmed or rumored, one of the two, that the game's only going to be 30 frames per second on consoles, which kind of sucks, but that game looks massive and looks like it's going to be a total time sink. The combat looks great. I am thoroughly excited to play that game. Rise of the Ronin, I think, had its best trailer yet. Definitely going from Dragon's Dogma 2 to Rise of the Ronin 2 is definitely a step down in visuals, but I know Rise of the Ronin is going to run at 60, so you've got to take that into account. But definitely some great looking gameplay in there. I like the use of the guns in Rise of the Ronin 2. Definitely its best trailer yet, and actually got me really excited and wanting to play that. And it's going to be a tough decision between Dragon's Dogma and Rise of the Ronin 2 on March 22nd. And unfortunately, I feel like it's a poor decision to release that right next to Dragon's Dogma. But, yeah, I really like that. I like the way that you can get around the city with, like, your grappling hook, and you can change that into, like, your glider. I love that. I love that about open world. I think one of the things that can make an open world game great is great traversal, fun traversal, and this game looks like it knocks it out of the park with the traversal, and I'm sure the combat is going to be great. So this definitely is something that I am excited to play. We got Until Dawn coming to PlayStation 5 and PC this year. That was leaked earlier in the week, or last week. Hopefully, it's a like $10 upgrade. If it's like a $10 upgrade, then I will definitely check it out, because I think Until Dawn on PS4 kind of ran kind of crappy, I believe. So if this can clean up some of the performance issues and make it look a little visually better, then that's something I'm definitely interested in playing a game. This is one of my favorite PlayStation 4 games, was Until Dawn. Then we had a long trailer for Death Stranding 2 on the beach. And it's releasing in 2025. There were some rumors that it was going to be in 2024, which I was excited for. When we saw 2025 at the end, I was like, that's disappointing. But visually, this game looks absolutely incredible. There was some theories that this game was going to stray away from what the first game was, which was kind of like a package delivery simulator. You had to traverse different terrain, and no, this seems like this is what the game is. It's just going to be just like Death Stranding 1, where Death Stranding you were reconnecting America, and this seems like you're reconnecting a different part of the world, which is very interesting. The trailer was awesome. One of the best things that Kojima does, and his games have awesome, like, out of this world characters, and it looks like this is going to continue his tradition of just having amazing characters. He's got like some little marionette puppet that talks that he puts on his side, almost kind of like Mimir in Kratos. But yeah, this game looks amazing. One of my most anticipated games of the year. A great trailer. I couldn't be more excited about that. And then what we got after that was something really exciting. And PlayStation is partnering with Hideo Kojima for an all-new tactical espionage action game. And they didn't mention if it's PlayStation exclusive, but I would imagine it is if they're partnering with them. So that is really exciting. They're not going to really get into really heavy development until after Death Stranding 2 comes out. So this game is probably like easily 7 years away probably. But just the thought of a spiritual successor to Metal Gear Solid by Kojima Productions is a massive announcement in my part. I don't know if it gets much better than that. And then at the end there, they announced that there's going to be a Final Fantasy VII Rebirth State of Play next week. So, yeah, I thought that this was just a great State of Play. You know, it was a little light on the new announcements if we didn't see the leaks. I mean, there were a few new things, but and then not a lot, really nothing by first-party studios. But overall, if I judge this by the games that they showed that I'm excited to play, like, man, this is easily a nice B+. I think this is maybe one of their best State of Plays, if not their best State of Play that they've ever had. So, yeah, that's my review of this PlayStation State of Play. Once again, if you are new here and you liked this video, do me a favor, hit that like button, consider subscribing. Fusion64 out.